Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Out of the Commonwealth yet. Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our Elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
No machine should have free will.
Welcome aboard, Elder Maxon. Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our myth. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Charging into a situation, guns blazing.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Kill.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Stray radio signals keep pinging me already. I'm gonna try to filter it out.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested.
Carry food with you. Or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of
Paladin.
us.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together. I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me. You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something? I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me. You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something? You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something? I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me. I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me. You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something? I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me. You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something? I can't tell if you're bored or just ignoring me.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
If it was easy travel with that, I'd take every barrel, muty, and send shoot them into space.
Remember, We're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Maxim might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath. You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertebrae. Now that's a challenge. If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to take it away.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were locked.
There it is.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to... It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting, and since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone after you're done with the meeting. In the meantime...
Proctor.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Uh-huh. I can handle it.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouch, you just don't look like one of the... Anyway, since you came down here, my name's Ingram. If your power armor's...
Is this where I get my...
Ha! Let's see... I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub with... And since I'm stuck in this rig...
You feel like telling me how you went?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Who are you fighting?
Super mutants. The damn things had wrangled a couple of behemoths and were marching on our main base of operations. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power...
Right.
Now if you'll excuse...
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull.
take on the world, doesn't it?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Where are you going, Knight? You need to complete your medical exam.
Captain Cade.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your record. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying?
Never been serious.
Good, good. Third question. Please consider. Very well. Last, would you have any problem?
If my life's in danger, we'll do it.
That's an acceptable. Excellent. I see no reason. If you ever need medical.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down here.
Right. I think you're confusing me with some...
Since it...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
Ah, unfortunately.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be as I'm authorized and in any event.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next...
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right... Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to happen.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
All aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
I hear something!
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Someone there? Gonna be a good fight! Gonna splatter your brains!
Paladin Danse.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric.
Don't apologize. It reminds me what.
Thank you, brother. Anyway, what's important here is that you should head back up to the dismissed. Head back to the Pridwen. I'll take care of the shells. And...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way. In order to bring the I try to supply my signal grenades. Can call. Simply throw one once you're aboard.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport, of course.
The best weapon.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our... Now, I'm sure you're aware that an even greater task lies by now. I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded according to our scope. The moment that's in the Institute. To accomplish this goal, I've had our scribe...
Anything you need.
I want you to get out. You seem to have a... If you discover a way... Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any...
Our records indicate...
Sure.
The ruins of the location appears to have... Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Should give us the air superiority we need.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Before...
I lived here...
Damn. You say you were frozen.
My son.
Damn. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
I've had word from a settlement asking the only chance to start trouble is.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. By the way.
Sure.
See that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they...
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right?
Kellogg.
Man like that would have had out.
But we both know that.
Because he's dead. Uh-huh. He wasn't gonna talk.
Gets his brain...
You're talking creep?
Look, there's a... If anyone could...
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus.
I know it.
Actually, I think I already...
Cybernet?
Right.
I have to go...
I'll head there on my own.
All right. Don't worry.
And by the way...
Sure. Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
It's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress? Why?
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked up.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten.
May have walked out of the den, or...
Whoever this brotherhood of steel is, I'm not buying that. Weak.
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
Excellent. Nice. Excellent.
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot.
Dead already.
If possible. Back up! Taking fire, taking damage! Back up! Taking fire, taking fire!
Call shooting straight!
Who's out there?
Shoot to kill!
Nothing there now.